Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So Tesla is cooking up something behind the scenes, and we might have got a little peek of what they are working on, as they have a new version of the Model 3 out for sales, which you can only buy in one country. And the Model Y also gets a new model that is about $10,000 below the average selling price of a new car in the US. So that should raise some more demand for the already best-selling car in the world that is also about to get a whole lot better. So let's check it all out and let's dive right in. So Sawyer shared this post on X that the Model Y is the #1 best-selling car overall in the world, #1 most American-made car, #1 best-selling car by revenue in the world, one of the safest cars ever engineered, top safety pick by IIHS, and received the highest overall score among any vehicle tested under Euro NCAP. Total cost per miles is 70 cents, on par with Honda CR-V or Toyota RAV4, with an ownership of 5 years and 60,000 miles. And it gets better over time with over-the-air software updates. Yes, quite a vehicle Tesla has made here, as Elon also wrote on X. Not bad. And all of that only 4 years after production started. Yes, the rise of this car has been unlike anything else we have ever seen before. But I really don't think many that are not owning a Tesla understand just how much better our cars get with an over-the-air software update. Because I meet people that say that their ID3 also get over-the-air updates. Sure, I have a family member that got one, and yes, he did get an over-the-air update, but he had to go to the dealership to get it, and it took like 6 hours to get it done. That is really not the over-the-air software update experience that you know from a Tesla. And Tesla does this basically every single month. And Nick Cruz also shared this on X. I am not going to read all the features that this Model Y have got over the last 3 years, as that would take up the whole video, but as you can see, Tesla's cars really do get better all the time. And my Tesla Model 3 from 2019 has even got even more updates than this. And I just got an update here last week, bringing new features like the simple one, like YouTube Music, but also great updates to the parent control, so you can now control how fast your child can drive and put it in chill mode, and even set a curfew so you will get a notification if the car is out driving between 11 at night and 4 in the morning. But it also puts all these safety features on by default: automatic emergency braking, obstacle aware acceleration, automatic blind spot cameras, blind spot collision warning chime, automatic 911 calling allowing mobile access, park assist chimes, lane departure avoidance set to assist, speed limit warning set to chime, forward collision warning set to early, and the driver can't change this without the PIN for the car. As a parent, I think this is a very nice feature that makes you feel a lot safer having your young child driving your car. And should the accident happen, it's also nice to know he is in the most safe car on the planet. So Tesla is constantly making their cars better. It's hard to even describe how much better my 5-year-old Tesla Model 3 is today from when I bought it. Because my 5-year-old Tesla also just got all of these updates. So try to look at EVs that came out in 2019 or 2020 and see if they have got any updates at all, and how they compare to the completely up-to-date software in my 5-year-old Tesla Model 3. Just amazing. This is one of the many reasons why Tesla customers are some of the most loyal customers, because Tesla offers something you will not get with any other brand. So it's no wonder that the Tesla Model Y did become the best-selling car in the world, because it really just brings the whole package, and the car has just become better and better through the last 4 years. Also in build quality. Ryan Shaw, who is also making YouTube content around Tesla, got a Model Y when it came out in 2020, but then he also got a new Model Y about 2 years ago, and he said that the difference between the build quality and the ride was night and day. The Model Y has become so much better as they are constantly making their product better. You would not be able to tell the difference by looking at a model from 2020 or 2024, but underneath it is a completely different car. The Marquis is still the Marquis. But that is all about to change in the beginning of 2025, when Tesla will give the Model Y the long-awaited refresh, just as we saw with the Model 3 refresh, where Tesla really upped their game and made the refreshed Model 3 a much better car altogether, adding a lot of new features and changes to the car. And I test drove it, and I must say it's a really nice car, really drives smoothly and handles great. And the new interior just feels so much more premium, with ventilated seats and screen in the back and a much more quiet cabin. And Tesla also showed that they now got their quality down, as even Sandy Monroe, that cares about panel gaps and all that kind of stuff, thinks the Model 3 is so mature that he is calling it the best sedan in the world.
You have not driven the new Highlander. That's
mature.
Holy crap. That thing is fabulous. I love that truck, that car. I mean it sincerely. The thing is articulate. It's so accurate. I can't believe it. I mean it sincerely. It's the best sedan out there.
Wow.
They really did a bang up job.
Yeah.
Really big time.
So that is some big praises from this legend in the automotive industry. And soon, Tesla will give the Model Y the same kind of makeover. And if the rumors are true, they might even make the Model Y stand out a bit with big taillights and more. But we have to wait and see what they come up with. But that should, no matter what, make the best-selling car in the world even better. And give some new demand for the best SUV in the world. Yes, that is just me saying that, but if you have the best-selling SUV in the world, well, I think it's fair to say it's also the best SUV in the world. Especially when it's the first time a premium car has ever taken that spot. So, crazy to look back at all the haters and short sellers that were so completely wrong about Tesla's Model Y. This was the car that Bob Lutz, the former CEO of GM, had to say about it.
Model S or the Model 3 continue to sell well. The Model Y, I think it's terminally ugly. I don't know who's going to buy that. It's another one of these humpback things like the Model X. It's neither a sport utility nor a sedan, and to the extent it sells, I don't think it's going to break into a new segment. I think the sales will be largely substitutional to the Model 3. I don't know who's going to buy that. I don't know who's going to buy that. I don't know who's going to buy that.
So the Model Y was so ugly that nobody would want to buy that car. Well, Bobby, I guess most people on the planet wanted to buy that car. But even everybody's favorite Tesla short seller, Mark B. Spiegel, that actually was convinced that Tesla would never make this car. He even called it vaporware.
Hyundai is coming out with a 250-mile range crossover for the mass market. That's out later this year as a 2019 model. This is sort of the vaporware Tesla Model Y that we will probably never see. Vaporware Tesla Model Y, vaporware Tesla Model Y, vaporware Tesla Model Y.
I mean, just how wrong can one person be? It was not only not vaporware, but it became the best-selling car in the world. That little speech Mark did aged like ice cream in the sun. But Tesla is trying to keep the demand up and running until the new refresh model comes out, as they has just added new color options in the US, Stealth Grey and the Ultra Red, with Stealth Grey being offered on no extra cost, but the Ultra Red will add another $2,000 to the price. But we might have another demand lever as well because of the security lift in China. As before, no government employee was allowed to buy a Tesla because of all the cameras and data collection, but the Tesla Model Y has been approved for purchase by government entities in the eastern province of Fujian in China, indicating expanding market acceptance and potential for increased sales in government sectors. And of course, Tesla has also launched the long-range rear-wheel version of the Model Y, first in Europe and now also in the US, which offers up to 320 190 miles of EPA range, this model effectively replaces the previous reveal version and is priced at $37,500 after the $7,500 federal tax credit, making it one of the more affordable options in Tesla's lineup. And $37,000, that is about $10,000 below the average selling price of a car in the US. This is some insane value for money. $10,000 below average. But this is not your average car. It is the best-selling car in the world and one of the safest cars in the world, with industry-leading software and screen inside the car and fun acceleration. I think this version could also raise the demand for the Model Y in the US as well, or keep the demand up before the refreshed Model Y comes to market. And then we will see what will happen when the best-selling car in the world gets much better. I think it will stay on top for the next few years, until Tesla reveals their new, more affordable models, which they might already be playing around with. As we can see, Tesla released a new kind of Model 3 available only in Mexico. One without ventilated seats and heated steering wheel or screen in the back, and also less capable sound system and only acoustic glass in the front window, where the normal one has acoustic glass in every window. So Tesla is definitely playing around with how affordable they can make a Model 3, so this might be some of the things they are playing around with for the upcoming more affordable models that should hit the market in 2025. So that will be interesting to see if these models will eat into the Model 3 or Model Y sales, or if Tesla can get the price low enough to break into a whole new market segment and increase their addressable market and separate the models so much that they don't cannibalize on each other. But no matter what, Tesla is definitely cooking something up behind the scenes, and I can't wait to see all the great new models coming out over the next year, with a couple of new more affordable models and a refreshed Model Y that should take the world by storm once again, and put more salt in the wounds of the Tesla hater that got this car so wrong. Not vaporware, but the best-selling car in the world. And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.